I digitally cataloged my entire wardrobe. I also tracked my outfits for 30 days, but I did not expect this to happen. It's a Tuesday morning. I'm scrolling Instagram and I see a few posts about creating a digital version of your wardrobe. I'm intrigued, but I'll be honest, it sounds like a lot of work. Who has the time? And is it really worth it? But then I remember I spent the last year or so slowly decluttering my wardrobe. It's a much more manageable amount now. So why not? Let's give it a try. The reason why I decided to do this digital version of my wardrobe is because I just wanted to see everything at a glance. I wanted to see any items that I wasn't really wearing. I've been on a minimalism and decluttering journey for the past year or so. We've gotten rid of probably over 50% of the stuff in our home. And when it comes to my closet, I think I got rid of over 80% of the items in there. So it is pared down quite a lot. But I knew I had items in there that I was probably not really getting much wear out of. And I don't know about you, but I struggled with keeping a lot of items, just in case I want to wear it one day. But this method, creating the digital version and tracking the outfits that I'm wearing, this is cold, hard facts. It's so easy to see any duplicates that I have. Not that there's anything wrong with having certain duplicates as long as you actually get wear out of them. But for me, I know if I have 5 white t-shirts, I'm probably wearing 1 or 2 of those on repeat. So I wanted to be able to see that. But how do you actually do this process without it taking a long time to create this digital catalog? Well, I heard about this free app called Indyx. This is not sponsored, by the way. I found out about this app from a fellow minimalist on here, Christina Maikas. I love her videos. And she was talking about how she's incorporating this into her life. So I thought I would give it a go. When it came to incorporating this into my daily routine, like, remembering to take pictures of all the items and lay them all flat nicely, I really did not want this to take a huge amount of time because as a busy mom of 2, I don't really have weekends to spare just to create my digital wardrobe. So what I did instead is I started cataloging things as I wear them and kind of as I go along. They do recommend on the app that you lay the item flat on a surface like a floor or a bed or whatever flat surface you have around you that's kind of a clear area, and you lay it all smooth. You try to get any wrinkles out. They obviously recommend having good lighting, like being maybe closer to a window, and also trying to have consistent lighting is really helpful. So if you can take the item pictures around the same time of day or in the same area, that's really helpful for that. They also recommend not having any hangers in the pictures, not putting your hands in the pictures, and that's gonna make the whole digital catalog look just more seamless. Like every item is laid similarly, so when you create an outfit with it, it just works so much better on the app. So every single morning when I was getting dressed, before I put clothes on me, I would lay them on the floor and take pictures of them. And it doesn't take that long if you really think about it. And then once you take the picture, you go on the app, upload the picture, and they automatically remove the background. So that makes it a really nice image to work with when you're creating the outfit afterwards. Now, 2 tricks I did here to kind of make it look better is if the lighting was kind of off, because obviously it depends on the time of day and whether it's a cloudy day or sunny day, that can make it a bit tricky. I would sometimes go on the Lightroom app and just kind of open up the picture, make it a bit brighter, things like that, just to kind of make it look more consistent throughout the pictures. Obviously you don't have to, but this can be a little step to make it look a bit better on the app, and you kind of make the outfits look more cohesive when you're creating them. And one other trick I did is I actually, for some of the items, I didn't take a picture at all. I just took a screenshot of the items that I found on websites, like if it's an H&M item, if it's a COS t-shirt, I just went on their website where you purchased it, and then you can simply use that picture. So I would take a screenshot, then upload it onto the app. Or for some of the items, if I forgot to take a picture that morning, I would just go online and find a picture that's very similar to the item I was wearing and upload that. I mean, might not be perfect, but it actually worked really well. Now, as I also mentioned, I tracked my outfits for 30 days during the month of October. And there are a few lessons I learned along the way that kind of surprised me, at least some of them. For one, I realized I love my leggings, but I still had too many. So as I was taking pictures of the items items, putting them on the app, it made me realize that I am wearing my leggings a lot, but there were a few of them that I actually wasn't wearing at all. So I decluttered some of those leggings, and I believe now in my wardrobe I have 4 pairs of leggings, whereas before I had about 7. I also noted some recurring patterns in my outfits. For one, it made me realize that when I'm wearing leggings, I usually like something a bit more oversized on top, or just kind of something maybe a bit longer, a bit more flowy. That's kind of the style that I seem to go for. And then when I've got jeans on, I actually prefer a not necessarily super tight top, but more, you know, just a bit more fitting, not like a super slouchy one. So this process kind of made me more aware of the type of uniform outfits that I do tend to wear on a regular basis. And this can be really helpful, you know, when I go shopping in the future, or when I'm thinking about adding new things in my wardrobe, when I'm thinking of decluttering, I just have a much better understanding of exactly what I tend to gravitate towards and what really fits my personal style and my lifestyle as well. Another thing I learned through the process is that I actually have about 44 items in my autumn wardrobe. Now, as winter is coming, I'm going to start taking out some of those really thick coats and put the thinner ones away. So I kind of swapped them around. I did this process for mainly my autumn wardrobe, and I'll try to do this every season so that I can keep track of the other items I have in my wardrobe as well, like the seasonal items. And even though I was on this minimalism journey, I never aimed for a certain number of clothes. That was never my goal. I never feel like I need to be extreme in any way. Some people might consider I'm not really a minimalist because I still have too many clothes or whatever, but that's not really my goal here. It's not like I'm in a contest to win whoever has the less amount of items, but 44 items is just a random number I kind of seem to have gotten to. But even with that, with only owning 44 items in that wardrobe, I realized I didn't repeat outfits as much as I thought I would. So even though it was the same kind of uniform outfit, like jeans and a fitted top, or leggings and an oversized jumper, it wasn't the exact same outfit. Sometimes the shoe would be different, sometimes the accessories, sometimes the jacket or the coat. So even having a limited amount of items in your wardrobe doesn't mean you're going to be super restricted on outfits, or it doesn't mean that I'm going to repeat the same outfit every single day. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I love being an outfit repeater, but I just thought it was an interesting thing to see throughout the process. This process also made me declutter as I started putting things on the app. So any items that I didn't feel like putting on the app were some that I really analyzed to see if I really wanted them in my wardrobe. I also realized how many leggings I have, how many jeans I have, how many t-shirts I have, all of these little categories. I actually decluttered a few cardigans and jumpers that I wasn't really, you know, excited to wear this season. I wasn't excited to have in my wardrobe. And because you can see them on the app, you have a much better view of exactly what's in your wardrobe. I think this process really made me more intentional with the items I have in there. So moving forward, I think any item that I don't end up putting in my digital wardrobe might be a good one to declutter, because obviously I'm not really that interested in that item. I don't really like it. I don't really wear it a lot if it's not featured in my daily outfit, and I can simply get rid of it. And I think it really helps me with that thinking of, oh, maybe I want to keep it just in case, or I want to keep it for one day because I've got the facts, right? I can see it on the app. I haven't worn it in the past 30 or 60 days or however long. So obviously it's not an item I really cherish. Another thing I love on the app is the fact that you can create capsules or even a packing list straight from your outfits. So I've created those 30 outfits or even more now. If we're traveling, for example, I can simply go on there and pick, let's say, 7 outfits that I want to wear the week we're traveling. I can select all of the outfits and it will automatically create my packing list for me. I can see how many items I'm gonna have to pack, and I think that's a really cool feature that's gonna really come in handy when we do travel. I also think I got more confidence throughout this process, you know, just knowing that in my wardrobe I have items that make me feel good, items that I truly love, and I also can style them in different ways, you know, finding new outfits to wear with the items I already have. It's just been a really fun process. If you want to see all of those 44 items I have in my wardrobe, I also did a video on that separately. Let me know if you would ever try digitally cataloging your wardrobe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!